This summer, America celebrates our founders.
We celebrate the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
It is not the only anniversary of independence we celebrate.
On July 26th, we mark the 36th anniversary of the Americans with Disabilities Act. It was a moment when people with disabilities got out of their wheelchairs to climb the Capitol steps, demanding that Congress pass a law for their true independence.
And this summer, we celebrate the 27th anniversary of the landmark Olmstead decision. In that ruling, Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg's opinion declared that people with disabilities have the fundamental right to live full, meaningful lives in their own communities.
Now here in Chapel Hill, Durham, and Raleigh, we celebrate a new founding for independence. The founding of Hope NC and its founders, Dottie Foley, Ora Raya, and Ginny Dropkin.
HOPE stands for Housing Options for People with Exceptionalities, and I founded that with two other families because of this need. And what we're aiming to do here is to create an inclusive, affordable community that's sustainable.
To have the elements there, walkability, accessibility to transportation, hopefully accessibility to job employment.
It's going to make the HOPE community, a HOPE community, is going to be the interactions among people.
Now, in just 8 years, that vision of the founders of Hope NC has become reality across the Triangle.
In Durham, Hope NC supports people with developmental disabilities to live in their own homes and engage locally at the North Street community.
My name is Colin Flake. I am one of the Hope North Carolina community facilitators based in Durham. Hope North Carolina comes alongside different creative housing options for adults with intellectual or developmental disabilities, or IDD. And there really aren't a lot of housing options for adults with disabilities. So Hope North Carolina just comes alongside communities where adults with disabilities are living integrated in the wider neighborhood and tries to support that and make it just more possible. And what really makes that possible is just people being good neighbors, whether that's, just people who live nearby or local businesses, just opening their spaces to folks with disabilities.
I would say that in our first week of business, we had our new neighbors now. They were some of the first people that actually said hello to us. And I didn't quite know how to take it because I was just so shocked that this community is so supportive. Our plan is to do a sign-up sheet and do a day for them where they can come in the salon and feel like a normal client.
Yeah, they're really pumped, so I really look forward to what comes of that. So yeah thanks y'all, and thanks for being good neighbors.
For sure.
Most deeply.
Thank you. Yeah, I think it's all about community and connection, and this is probably one of the coolest opportunities we've ever had.
All the things that I do now, my grandmother taught me, but group homes did not let me do that. They was doing the things for me, and I can do things myself. I don't need them to give me a bath, do my chores for me, when I can do that myself. This is my grandmother's outfit. I wanted to wear it. I love walking around the neighborhood and then go visit friends that's in my neighborhood. I don't call, I can just pop up and visit. So I'm gonna pop up like a I do a thing called ELL, and it's a program where the parents are learning English and I'm with their kiddos. And I enjoy doing that.
In Raleigh, residents are part of a thriving downtown community at Grosvenor Gardens.
When John Penzich walks into his Raleigh apartment, there's a number of small moments that mean a lot. From playing video games to tidying up or going to work at Harris Teeter, he gets to decide what his day looks like.
Just hanging out, checking my email, going out for some exercise.
For John, who has an intellectual and developmental disability, living on his own for the first time is a major milestone.
I feel more confident I can live by myself.
He's one of 10 residents with IDD now living at Grosvenor Gardens, a regular apartment community where they live alongside neighbors without disabilities. It's a pilot project made possible through a partnership between Hope NC, CASA, and Alliance Health.
Alliance will often help subsidize their rent or access federal vouchers that pay a portion of somebody's rent.
After moving away from his parents, John's gotten used to doing his own thing. He says the toughest part was figuring out the cooking.
Come up with my own menu. Sometimes I did do some new recipes. One time I did a chicken quesadilla.
That independence is also supported behind the scenes. A part-time community facilitator provided by Hope NC checks in regularly and helps them navigate daily life. The person also organizes weekly outings to build social connections.
Manage their household, manage their budgets, develop friendship, find employment, all of those things that are just part of our lives that all of us have to figure out.
The need for housing like this far outpaces the supply. Hope NC estimates 65% of adults with IDD live with their parents or caregivers, many of whom are getting older and thinking ahead to a time when they won't always be there. The future is something John says his now retired parents talk to him about.
They do say that I should do those things because when they're gone, I have to take care of things by myself.
And now that he's learning to live on his own, it's hard to imagine giving that up.
If Mom and Dad came back and said, "Hey, John, we want you to come back home," what would you tell them?
Are you sure?
I'm Rob Wu, Spectrum News 1.
And this year, 2026, Hope NC opens its newest homes in the Weavers Grove neighborhood of Chapel Hill.
We're so excited to have this new opportunity to partner with Habitat for Humanity of Orange County in their wonderful new mixed income neighborhood that they're building called Weavers Grove. And the partnership enables us to purchase 11 of the duplexes that they're building in this much larger neighborhood. It's a great space for envisioning what community is going to be like because it's walkable. There are a lot of different neighbors from different backgrounds all living near each other, and there's amenities nearby, there's a bus transit stop nearby, there's employment opportunities nearby. So we also have hired a community facilitator to walk alongside those individuals as they are working out how to live on their own, some of them for the first time, and helping them meet their goals and find resources they might need. It fits what the founders originally wanted for a community. It's going to be intergenerational with older adults, young people, young professionals, families. We've had so many families reach out and say how excited they are, even if their loved ones can't live there. They're very excited that other adults with ID are going to have that opportunity. Everyone just recognizes that this partnership with Habitat is a great model, and we're really hoping that it's one that can be replicated across the state since there's habitats in almost every county. Our first 8 residents will be moving in the next month, and our community facilitator will be there to bring people together, to meet each other, and to begin to develop those relationships. Each of our communities is close to a university, which I think brings unique partnership opportunities. We also have an annual Inclusive Housing Summit, which is important for us as we're educating people who may not know what inclusive housing is and why people with IDD need this type of housing. And then we also support a policy and advocacy work team. And that brings together cross-sector partners who want to help us as we advocate for IDD housing. We had a great legislative day back in October of last year where we had 20 different local and state legislators come and view our Grosvenor Gardens community. The Founders Day donations will all go towards the newest community facilitator's salary. Our community facilitator model is really what is the glue of keeping the community together, and yet there's no funding source available for this model, and so we really do have to raise every year the money for each community facilitator, and as our communities grow, there's more community facilitators. I believe everyone should live in a community where they feel a part of something, they feel valued, and I see too many adults with IDD are living isolated lives. They only see either their family members or the direct support professionals that are paid to interact with them, and don't feel that sense of value. And so I really want to have a world where everyone feels valued regardless of your abilities. And that's what Hope NC has really been all about.